Hey, what's up? My name is Gabby. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my August TBR. Can you believe it's already August? You know what that means. I'm so excited for the month of August. I have so many books that I'm going to attempt to read in the month of August. I'm honestly overwhelmed. Before we do jump into the video though, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. Book of the Month is a super popular and fast-growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and help readers discover books that they love. Their team vets the hundreds of new releases that come out every month, and they pick the top 5 that they think their readers would be the most interested in. And it's great because then you can spend more time reading and less time researching all of the new releases. Book of the Month is so great because I really feel like they have books that cater to all different types of readers because they're always picking books in a bunch of different genres. Thrillers, contemporaries, literary fiction, sci-fis, romances, even some fantasy books, some non-fiction. It's there sometimes. Book of the Month is also risk-free because you can skip any month with no penalty, but I guarantee that you're not going to want to skip any months because almost every single month there's one of my most anticipated books of the year as one of the selections. This month is no exception. Plus, they have the best prices for new hardcover release fiction books because typically for a new hardcover book, if you walk into any bookstore, you will find them there for about $26 to $28. But this month, when you use my code gabbyreads, you can get your first book for just $9.99. I am and will always be amazed by how good of a deal that is. I can't believe it's real, but it is. So what are the 5 selections for the month of August? The first one would have been my pick, and that is Not a Happy Family by Sherry Lapina. I literally screamed when I took this out of the box because this is one of my most anticipated thrillers of the year. This book, it follows this rich family, and it has major rich people murder vibes, which is one of my favorite things in thrillers. The next pick is Damnation Spring. This one is a literary fiction, historical fiction novel that takes place in the Pacific Northwest. This one's also a debut novel. And then we have Once There Were Wolves. This one is a very stunning cover, if I do say so myself. This one is described as a fiction, contemporary, and mystery thriller kind of story. We're following these twin sisters who arrive in Scotland to lead a team of biologists tasked with reintroducing 14 grey wolves into the remote Highlands. Then a farmer is found dead. The wolves are getting blamed. It sounds marvelous and intense. And then next we have The Inheritance of Arcadia, Divina. And this one is a young adult magical realism fantasy story. We're following this family, and this young girl invites them to her funeral to collect their inheritance. And they hope to learn the secrets that she has held onto so tightly their whole lives, but instead she is transformed into a tree. And then lastly, they have The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. And this one probably also would have been a choice for me. Something that's really cool about Book of the Month is that you can pick one of the selections and then you can also add on other books as well. So I definitely would have added on The Heart Principle because this is the same author as The Kiss Quotient, which is one of my favorite novels of all time. This one's actually the 3rd book in that series, but it can be read as a standalone. And this is one that I'm just so incredibly excited to read because I love this romance series so much. Helen Huang is incredible. So yeah, these are all the 5 selections for the month of August. There's a lot of pink in here, which I'm loving that. So yeah, thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get into the rest of the TBR. Right, so in the month of August for my book club, The Book Troop, if you didn't know, I have a thriller book club called The Book Troop where we read thriller titles together once a month. And for the month of August, we're going to be reading The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas, and this is one that I am so excited to read. This one I feel like is going to be very different from the other selections we've had so far because this one's a young adult kind of like thriller, spooky, horror vibes, paranormal vibes kind of book, and I'm so excited that I'm going to be reading this with my friend Myonna. She's going to be joining me on my channel this month to discuss, and yeah, I'm very excited. I'm trying to go in not knowing too much, especially since this book is so short. Also, in the month of September, I did announce which book we are going to be reading in the month of September, and I announced it on my Instagram, so I will have that linked down below. It's just The Book Troop on Instagram. And I have announced the book for September, but I have not yet announced the co-host, which I will be doing very soon, and I'm very excited about it. So you can follow that Instagram for more updates on the books we are going to be reading in the following months. I do think I'm going to make a video very soon announcing the Book Troop picks for the rest of the year, along with some co-hosts and exciting things like that, so you can look forward to that soon. And then speaking of book clubs, Kayla, one of my favorite booktubers, Books and Lala, she has a Literally Dead book club that she runs, and in the month of August she's going to be reading For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing, and I'm going to be co-hosting that live show with her. So I'm very excited to be reading this one this month. I am a huge fan of Samantha Downing's thrillers, and so I'm very excited to read this one. I think she said the live show is going to be happening sometime in early September, probably like the first week of September, so you can look forward to that. I'm so excited. This one, I don't really know much about it other than that it has dark academia vibes because it follows a professor and it takes place on a college campus, I'm pretty sure. And then I do have a few romance novels that I am hoping to get to this month, one of them being The Heart Principle by Helen Huang, because I mean, come on, like I just said, I'm dying to read this. It just looks so cute. And then I also have If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. This is another book that I was just very recently sent that I am so excited to read this book. You don't even understand, because this book is the first in a new romance series from this author. I'm pretty sure this author's only previously written young adult books, but this is the first, and it's going to be a Cinderella retelling. If the Shoe Fits. You see what she did there? So yeah, this is the first in a new romance series. They're all gonna be like fairy tale retellings, but they're all like adult romance books. And this one I'm excited about because when I was reading the description, it also involves this dating show called Before Midnight. And so I think it's going to be kind of like a take on The Bachelor and like that kind of thing too. So holy crap, I'm so excited to read this. So these romance books are definitely happening, and I'm really excited too because in the month of August, I'm actually going to be taking a trip to Vegas with my work, with my restaurant, because we're all going to be going to PizzaCon. And so I'm only going to be in Vegas for like 2 days, but I feel like I need to take those romance books with me to Vegas when I go because I just want to read romance novels when I'm on vacation. And then lastly this month, I just have a shit ton of thrillers that I would love to get to this month. I mean, not only am I excited to read both of these, which are both like thriller and horror picks for this month, but also I have a fat stack of thrillers and horrors that I need to get to this month because, you know, The Family Plot. I've had this for months and I still have not read it. It goes on sale August 17th, so I need to read this month. It's happening. And then I have an arc of the new Lisa Jewell, The Night She Disappeared. This one goes on sale September 7th, and this one, I am so excited to read this book, so it's happening no matter what this month. It's gonna happen. And then of course we have Not a Happy Family, which is one of the selections from Book of the Month, so I'm definitely planning on reading this one. I was gonna read this one no matter what this month because I love Sherry Lapina. Her thrillers always tend to be so much fun and so great. And then I also have Razorblade Tears from last month that I would still like to read. This is another thriller pick from Book of the Month, and this was one of last month's picks that I'm still so excited to read this one. I was recently sent a finished copy of Where the Truth Lies, and this one I believe is going on sale in the month of August. And so this is another like small town thriller. It takes place in Colorado and it follows like a bunch of, there's like a girl that goes missing. They sent this little like character map thing with it. So there's like a girl that went missing and then you get to like follow all of the people in her life that might have had something to do with it, I guess. I'm so excited and like, this cover's beautiful. And then I have In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. This is another thriller that I'm so excited about. You probably know, I'm so excited, you can tell. This one follows 6 friends. It's one college reunion and one unsolved murder. It all takes place on like a college campus, so like sign me the fuck up. And then I also have All's Well by Mona Awad. I mean, holy shit. This is a new horror novel from the legend that wrote Bunny, one of my favorite horror books of all time. So you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm reading this book this month. It's gonna happen. So yeah, wow, those are all of the things that I plan to read this month. I feel like I need to do a thriller reading vlog when I get back from Vegas because I feel like I have so many books that I would like to read for that video. It's kind of overwhelming to be honest. And there's the new Robin Harding that I'm pretty sure goes on sale in the month of August, so that could also be a thriller that I'm gonna want to read. And there's the new Karen Slaughter that came out in July. Ugh! There's so many good thrillers. And the new Megan Miranda one that just came out too. Oh my god. Yeah, there's so many thrillers that I've been wanting to read lately that I feel like I'm being overwhelmed by the amount of thrillers that I want to read. Which thrillers would you like to see me prioritize reading, or which ones would you like me to feature in a thriller reading vlog? Because I feel like I would only include maybe like 4 books max in a reading vlog, so let me know which ones you would want me to vlog. That is all for the August TBR, so thank you so much for watching as always, and let me know what are your reading plans for the month of August. Like, what are you excited to read this month? Will you be participating in the book troupe and reading this book with me and Myonna this month? Like, let me know because I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!